times in my life. Yeah, out of context though. So anyway, I just made a video, it's like, whatever, so I was going to get into the topic of Evan Rachel Wood accusing Marilyn Manson of whatever. So here's just my thoughts about it. I mean, who knows? You know, all the good artists are dark and fucked up, I personally truly believe Mansonite. Someone that the first tattoo was this, you know. I've always carved MM15 into myself, and you know, I've idol worshipped and looked up to this dude forever. You know, let me just, okay, so for me, I feel like Evan Rachel Wood, just from the shit I've seen her in, which she seems to be a terrible actress, I'm just throwing that out there. So it's a not biased opinion, but it is biased, but so just imagine anyone, say me, in my dreams, or just any goth girl or something, or guy, whatever. So you're imagining a relationship with Marilyn Manson. What do you think the sex is going to be like? It's probably going to be some fucked up shit. Have you seen the Saint video? You know, have you seen the fucking heart-shaped glasses video? You know, obviously, bitch, you were, like, in it. Like, you know, that was the type of shit he was into. Why? And of course you had to see any of his previous anythings of what the kind of shit he was into. It's just like, it seems like a kind of I don't know, you know, maybe not a William control where he's like super daddy dominant, whatever, but obviously he's into some shit, you know. And if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, you would assume that you would kind of have the same interests, you know, like Dita Von Teese, for example. I'm sure they're probably into the same shit, so this wasn't a problem, you know. But I don't understand, like, Marilyn Manson. Ooh, there's a fire. Trippy. You know, obviously he's the easiest scapegoat, and like with his lyrics being, you can like take them whichever way you want, because as he says, art's a question mark. You should question it. There shouldn't be like a definition. It's just like, she was obviously over the age of consent. Yeah, the age difference was like whatever, but I would have totally dated him at 18, you know, and not thought a thing of it, you know. But except this is awesome. But I just don't understand this. Look at who he is, and obviously there's like obvious sexual kinks or obvious emotional problems. Because listen to a song by his, because I'm fucked up emotionally, and I've really had only the one real relationship, you know, but it's been fucked up. But just everyone's willing to put the word abuse and blah 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 and look at me, I want attention in front of everything, you know. Like, I'm into some fucked up shit. I'm not gonna go there, you know, but it's a known thing between my and consensual wife, you know. It's you know, and the emotional abuse goes both ways. So it's just like, I don't understand how she thought she could be in a relationship with someone like him and not experience some different kind of shit. You know, if he actually did, you know, abuse her and hit her and all this shit, you know, it's just, you know, whatever, then I'm not making excuses for that, but I don't see that that's being a thing, you know. But how come, you know, there could be like 50 Shades of Grey shit and everyone's all like, whatever, but it's just because it's Marilyn Manson and he has this reputation. I feel like they're trying to do the same thing. Like, the bitch tried to do it to Johnny Depp, but they got her on recording, you know? But it's just like, how do you prove something that happened in 2007? You know, 2009. Very aware, because that's when he came out with the fucking heart and the eat me, drink me, and all the bullshit from his breakup. He was an emotional wreck. Did you know? You know, it just like, he talked about snorting birth control pills that she left, like, you know, doing all this fucked up shit because he was in a fucked up place, and that's how he expresses himself. And he's 100% completely honest about that. I don't really see him as being the type of whatever. It's not just me trying to have this, like, fantasy parasocial relationship. It's just, that's my true honest opinion. And it's just so common nowadays for everyone to be Me Too'd, you know? And it's just like, it's just so frustrating. And wasn't the other bitch he dated like a super Me Too'er, and she said nothing of the case, like the crazy bitch that like shaved her head and did all this other shit? What the fuck was her name? I don't know, she's like one of the worst feminists you can imagine. But I'm just saying, you know, I don't see it being a thing. And I'm probably not going to watch this video because it's so long, but it's just like, it has to be for attention, or you're gonna like try to get money from them or something. Like, if you're really a Manson fan, you obviously have some sort of issues, period. And I'm not saying that's bad, because I'm a huge Manson fan and I have hella fucking issues, you know, but it's just like that goes along with the music. Like, I'm not saying rape does, I'm not saying anyone beating anyone or being emotionally abusive, but everyone's fucking emotionally abusive. If you're not, you're lying, you know. So it's just like, I don't know, I feel like this is just a plea for fucking attention, you know, to help push her agenda for shit and to blame someone, you know, for shit. I mean, how is it affecting you? It got you fame, it got you other shit, but I really don't think that's the fucking case. You know, it's hard for me to put into words. That's also why I like Marilyn Manson, because the shit I feel up here and in here and everywhere, he's able to fucking say, and I relate, you know? So I don't feel that being so similar to a person or so whatever, you can imagine that. Here's another side story that's like kind of inappropriate for me to say because it's my business, but my stepbrother or whatever was in a relationship, and it was a sub-dom relationship with, yes, a younger person, and she went on Facebook and blasted how he raped her. And then he posted this like contract thing or whatever of how they had a sub-dom relationship and how like it was one of the things permitted and that was just part of their thing, but she threw it in his face. I'm not saying it's right, and I don't know, and I don't want to get into that, you know, but I'm just saying there are certain aspects of everyone's relationship that they don't want known, or that's not normal. So comment and tell me how stupid I am or how smart I am. My wife's calling me, speaking of emotional, terrible relationships.